Today, we're helping you navigate the long wait for your I-90. You filed your I-90, but now you're facing months or even years of waiting. This topic is a major source of stress for many. Whether you need to travel or prove your status for work, knowing what to do during these months is essential. This is your How to Live guide. First, let's talk about temporary proof of status. You likely need an ADIT stamp, also known as an I-551 stamp, in your passport. Even if your physical card is expired or lost, this stamp serves as valid legal proof of your lawful permanent resident status for up to 1 year. Before we go further, let's clarify the fees. Filing Form I-90 usually costs $415 plus an $85 biometrics fee. However, you pay zero fees if you never received your card due to a USCIS error, or if your card has incorrect information because of an administrative error. When filing online, you'll pay using a credit card, debit card, or a direct bank withdrawal through the secure pay.gov portal. USCIS fees can change. Always check the official website for the most current fee amounts before submitting your payment. Next, let's discuss employment. Many residents worry that an expired card means they can't work. That's simply not true. The ADIT stamp is a listed document for Form I-9 purposes. It proves both your identity and your authorization to work in the U.S. If you're starting a new job, simply provide your passport with a stamp. Your employer cannot require the physical green card if you have this. Safe international travel is a major concern. Can you leave the U.S. without a physical green card? The answer is yes. As long as your ADIT stamp is valid, it serves as permission to re-enter the U.S. after traveling abroad. At the border, present your passport with the stamp just as you would your green card. The CBP officer will recognize its validity. Finally, let's look at how to use the official USCIS case status tracker and what those specific updates actually mean for you. Go to the official USCIS website and enter the 13-digit receipt number found on your filing notice to see your latest update. Case was received means your application has been accepted for processing. It's now in line at a service center. If you see biometrics appointment scheduled, look for a notice in the mail. This is where they take your photo and prints. The best news is case was approved. This means your request for a replacement card has been granted and production has begun. When it changes to card was mailed, keep an eye out for a tracking number to follow it all the way to your mailbox. Now for 13 insider tips to help you stay ahead of the game while you wait for that new card to arrive. Tip 1. If you move, file Form AR-11 within 10 days. USCIS mail doesn't always forward, and you don't want your card lost in the mail. Tip 2. Keep a physical and digital copy of everything you send to USCIS, including your original application and all receipt notices. Tip 3. Check the processing times page on the USCIS website regularly. Times vary wildly between different service centers. Tip 4. If your case is significantly outside of normal processing times, consider reaching out to the CS Ombudsman for assistance. Tip 5. File Form G-1145 to get text or email alerts the second your case status changes. Stay informed in real time. Tip 6. You can request an expedite if you meet specific criteria, like severe financial loss to a company or a humanitarian emergency. Tip 7. Log into your USCIS online account to see the My Progress tab for a personalized estimate of your case's completion time. Tip 8. Check your I-90 receipt notice carefully. Many now include an automatic 24-month extension, which is valid proof on its own. Tip 9. Sign up for USPS Informed Delivery. You'll get a preview of your mail each day, so you know exactly when your card is arriving. Tip 10. If your card was stolen rather than lost, file a police report. This is vital evidence if you need to request a fee waiver for your I-90. Tip 11. If you have a financial hardship, check if you qualify for a fee waiver using Form I-912. This can save you the hundreds in filing fees. Tip 12. For your biometrics appointment, you must bring an original, unexpired photo ID. A photocopy will not be accepted. Tip 13. If your card is returned to USCIS as undeliverable, you only have 30 days to contact them before the card is destroyed. In the next few minutes, we'll dive even deeper into specific travel risks, handling RFE notices, and what to do if you move during the wait. The wait is long, but you are not alone. With these tools and knowledge, you can stay informed and move forward with confidence. Think clearly. File smart. Join us again next Wednesday for our next topic of the week, brought to you by ImmigraFlow.